friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm Erin, and for today's video I am going to be comparing some ring lights for you. Now if you watched some of my Vlogmas videos, you heard me pleading to Santa to get me a real ring light. Well, Santa pulled through because I got 2 ring lights. So if you watch my what I got for Christmas video, you will know that I got 2 different kinds of ring lights. I got an LED ring light as well as a ring light that has like a regular, I think it's a fluorescent bulb that's in a circle. One is made by, I'm probably saying this wrong, Neewer or Neewer. It's spelled N-E-E-W-E-R. The other one is by Prismatic. So I just want to kind of compare and contrast the two as well as compare it to my DIY ring light that I made, which I can't wait to show you that because it's right over there and it is in some sorry shape. When I first made it, it didn't look so bad, and don't get me wrong, it got got the job done. Not quite as well as these do, but yeah, I can't wait to show you that one and compare it to the legit ring lights. Anyway, so for this video, I am going to be using my old DSLR camera. This does not have video capability, but just to show you what the rings look like with a camera mounted to them. Each of these ring lights came with a hot shoe, which is a mount so you can mount your camera onto it. The next thing I'm going to be asking, pretty please, with sugar on top is I need a vlog camera. The camera that I use, which I'll take a picture of the whole setup with my camera I actually use. I use a Canon Rebel T5i, which is a great camera, takes great pictures, does great video. I love it, but I need a smaller point and shoot for vlogging. So for my birthday in March, I'm hoping to collect the birthday funds to get a Canon G7X Mark II. Which probably is not the latest and greatest, just like the T5i was not the latest and greatest when I got it, but it will get the job done and it'll do a good job doing it. So, no complaints there. Anyway, like I said, we're going to be comparing these 3 ring lights, the LED Neewer one, the Halo Prismatic one, and my DIY light, which we'll go ahead and start with the DIY light. Okie dokie, so first things first with this whole thing. Excuse any mess that's in the background. My office is kind of a disaster. That sad fish tank there. I finally am able to set up my fish tanks that I had. So this one was getting broken down today. I still have to empty it out. So excuse the quote-unquote dead fish tank in the back with crap all over the place. Didn't really think this one through before I videotaped it. But anyway, here is my DIY ring light. Now, this is what it looks like lit up. Let me go ahead and turn it off so you can see what it looks like without anything on it. And you can kind of see through the middle my other ring light that's in the background that I'm going to go over. But this is my DIY setup. And my camera's really not wanting to focus on it because usually the camera is behind the light. Anyway, this is what it looks like lit up. Let me show you what it looks like not lit up. Okay. I really can't believe that I'm about to put this onto YouTube and show this to people in public because this thing looks like crap. Anyway, like I said, this is my old DSLR. That is a Rebel XS from way back in the day. So pretty much what this DIY ring light is made out of is, these are like the outdoor rope lights that you can get. What you do is you take a wreath frame, which this has tin foil all the way around it, so you can't really see. You can kind of see it poking through right here. See if I can get my camera to focus on that. Yeah, there. So it's like a green wire wreath frame. That's the word I was looking for. But anyway, pretty much what you do with this is you attach the outdoor rope light, as you can see, in different rows. Let me see if I can get this so you can see it better. There we go. So you can see each of the different rows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of ring light here, and that is attached to the wire frame. And then you use tin foil as your reflective surface, and you just kind of wrap that over the back. Now some people use cardboard and then the tin foil, but just doing the tin foil did the job. Now, as I said, this was hard to get attached to the tripod. Now, this tripod here, I think it's a Tragus. I can't be too sure. I don't know what I did with the bag that it came in. Anyway, it's a cheap tripod. I think it cost maybe 13 or 14 bucks at Walmart or Target. One of the two. It was cheap. So I got that. It's obviously for photography, so you can mount a camera to it, which is obvious. Like I said, it was really difficult to get it attached. That's what all these zip ties are. These zip ties have the wreath thing hooked to the tripod itself. So the problem with this is if you want to raise up and down the camera, like if I'm sitting down and videotaping in my chair, this is fine. This is great. It's not a problem. It's when I want to raise the tripod up is when this becomes a problem. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so if you want to raise the tripod, say you want to make a video where you're standing up instead of sitting down, you have to raise the camera, which you can do this in this tripod. But it was never tall enough in the first place for me to be able to really stand up and do a video. I kind of had to finagle things when I wanted to do that. So I think this one only goes up to 5 feet high, maybe 4 feet, I'm not sure. The tripod itself is too short, which has nothing to do with the ring light. That was just my own stupidity. However, if you look at this from this angle, that is flopped backwards. The other problem I usually have, this must be on there pretty good, is this tends to slide up and down. Oh, there we go. While it may look at a better angle, I suppose, it's not very stable at all. So yeah, while it gets the job done, I definitely wanted like a professional version. I got tired of this one. I'll show you what it typically would do, but I have to put the camera back down, so hang on. So this is why this thing is the bane of my existence. It would flop backwards, it would flop forwards, it would twist, it would turn. It would just make my life a living hell with it being all over the place and looking like a hot mess. So I'm gonna turn it back on so you can see what it looks like one more time on. And like I said, the other problem is that this is not dimmable. So this is what you get. You just get this brightness. Now you could go with a softer light. I went with just the clear ones. I know they make a softer white light. So like I said, if you are on a budget, this is not a bad way to go. It looks terrible looking at it this way, but it gets the job done and it's not bad for lighting. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. So up next, we are using my LED ring light that I got that is made by Neewer, however you say it. Anyway, this one is adjustable, so you can brighten it, you can dim it. It comes with 2 different color diffusers on it, which I'll show you. It came with a tripod, which is a really heavy duty tripod. It's not the lightest thing in the world, but it's definitely sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's actually, I can't tell if it's got air compressed or it's spring loaded in the actual tripod itself. This thing can go like 7-8 feet tall. So not gonna be a problem if you wanna stand up and do any kind of videos. But let me just show you the brightness here while I'm sitting in front of the camera, because that'll be easiest. There's just a knob that's underneath it, if I can get to the right side, and this thing goes really bright. That is the brightest it goes, which is totally blinding me right now. And then of course you can turn it back down, which now I can freaking see. Whoa. But yeah, you can definitely make it brighter, have better lighting. I do like that about this. I'll pop on the amber diffusers real quick so you can see what that looks like, and then I will show you the ring light setup itself. So this is what it looks like with the amber diffusers on it. You can't really see too much of a difference that I can tell right now just looking at this video. And to be quite honest, I'm not really sure what the difference is, I do know that you can see the LEDs much better through this amber thing, so probably not so great for your eyes as the like clouded ones, but I'll turn this up so you can see. I guess I can kind of see a difference. That's as high as it goes. Turn that back down. There we go. Definitely. Now, granted, I've just been staring at some bright lights, but I feel like this is giving still the good brightness. However, I just noticed that my camera's kind of crooked. Sorry about that. I have it on the wrong hot shoe. Well, I can see the LEDs. I don't really know how to explain this. It's not as bright in my face, but it's still giving off good light. So I don't know if this is just like when you use like camera filters where it takes out some of the colors. So maybe this looks better. I don't know, I'll have to compare the two. But yeah, this is what it looks like with the amber light. So I will show y'all what the whole camera setup looks like. So this is what the camera looks like with the amber diffusers on it. As you can see, you can clearly see the LED, each individual LED through the orange. For whatever reason, for me, it seems easier on my eyes, but gives off the same lighting. So that's a plus. So that's that feature with this one. Okay, so this is what this newer LED ring light looks like with no filter on it. I don't think I'll film with no filter on it because these lights are really bright, and I have a feeling that they probably could hurt your eyes if you stare at it for a while. I know Bunny or Graveyard Girl, she's been wearing sunglasses and such when she's recording her videos, and to be honest, I don't blame her because the bright lights really do hurt my eyes after a while. This is what the tripod looks like. Excuse the dog toys and the wires and such on the floor. See, it's much heavier duty than my other one. And I'll turn off the ring light so you can see that a little better. So this is what this looks like when it's off and has no filters on it. And this is what the stand looks like. Like I said, it's really heavy duty. I'm not going to show you how tall it goes, but trust me when I say that this thing can go to be like 7-8 feet tall. I don't think I'd ever have a reason to do that, but I could if I wanted to now. Definitely a really sturdy stand, so no complaints there. Alright, here's what it looks like off and with the white diffuser on it, and I will flip this on so you can see what this looks like. And to turn it on, it just has like a little turning knob underneath here that lets you pick how bright or dim you want it to be, and that's what that looks like. Yeah, my camera's really not going to want to focus on this with this light. So that's what that looks like. But anyway, that is what the newer LED ring light looks like. So we're on our final LED. This is the one with the bulb. Now, this one is the Prismatic, or the Halo ring light by Prismatic. This is supposed to be dimmable. And quite honestly, looking in the other light and looking at this light, this one is much brighter. I don't know how dimmable per se it is. It's a great light though. You can see that it lights up things fine and dandy. But it does dim. So that is dimmer than it was. And then you can go really bright with this one too, which hurts my eyeballs. So we're gonna turn that back down to a more manageable thing. Okay, that's better. Not as bright, still great lighting. So with this one, it did not come with a tripod. I thought it did, but it did not. But no worries there. I just went on Amazon and ordered an Amazon Basics tripod, which I'll have linked down below if you want to check it out. I think this one was like $19 maybe, and I feel like it had free shipping. I don't know, it was cheap. It was under $20 for this tripod. It's a nice tripod, and I'll show it to you when I show you the whole system here. This tripod also can go 7 feet tall. However, I don't know that this one would be quite as sturdy at 7 feet. I could be wrong. But like I said, I'm never gonna need a light to go 7 feet tall. I'm barely 5 feet tall myself, so ta-da! Not gonna matter for me. If you were really tall, I guess it would matter, or if you had certain lighting situations you needed. Let's be honest, I'm not that far ahead of the game yet, so no big deal to me. The one thing I did notice about this right away was when I put the light diffusers on it, much easier than on the LED light. That one, it's hard to snap the stuff on. These snapped on quite easily, so can't complain there. But yeah, let me show you what the setup looks like. All right, so if this didn't focus on the other one, it certainly is not going to focus very good on this one. So this might be a little bit short and sweet with this light on. This is what the rig looks like with the light on, as well as having the diffusers on. And clearly, like I said, my camera is not going to want to focus on that right now. So I will turn this off for now. And silly me, I already unplugged and put away my other ring light, so the lighting on this is going to be kind of poop for this. Just apologize for that. So as I said, this is just an, I don't know if you can even see that, just an Amazon Basics tripod. It's very nice for the amount of money I spent on it, and it holds this ring light perfectly. So I don't worry about it falling over or falling down or anything like that. It's a good setup. Let me pop off these diffusers so you can see what this looks like without those. Alright, this is what it looks like without diffusers on it. Like I said, it is actually a legit ring light bulb. It's kind of like fluorescent. I'll turn it on so you can see what it looks like. My poor camera. So that's what it looks like without the diffusers on. I don't know how much of that you can actually see to make a difference, but it's just a fluorescent bulb. But like I said, I like these diffusers much better because they just pop on, which probably they won't just pop on being one-handed right now, but we'll see. Okay, maybe I take back making that easy to put on. It was a little bit tougher the second time. But this is the Halo ring light by Prismatic. Alright guys, so what do you think? Which light is best? My DIY? The LED? Or the regular fluorescent ring light bulb? Now, for me, my DIY one went right out the window. However, like I said, if you're on a budget, it's a great way to go. Gets the job done, and you have a ring light, you have better lighting for your videos. Can't complain there. Now, between the LED light and this ring light, it is a tough call for me. They are both great. I like them both. The only difference is that I like that you can dim and brighten the LED a little bit more than you can with, I'm using the regular light here. The regular light, I also think that the tripod that came with is sturdy, and I wish that this one had come with a tripod, but that was my own fault for not paying attention to how it was listed, and this tripod is fine. So, I guess they're both kind of equal there. It's just that that tripod might be a little bit sturdier, but I don't really plan on taking these anywhere where that's going to be put to the test. As I said in my what I got for Christmas video, I am going to be interchanging out these lights. I can use them both. They can both be used for different things. Hell, I can use them both at the same time in certain situations, should I need to, for lighting for other videos. Now for me, I tend to make my videos when it's night outside. So a ring light is a must for me. I know a lot of people use natural lighting as well, which during the day I could probably get away with if I rearrange some crap in my office, which we're working on, but we'll see if that's the case. Maybe I'll have to break out another video on the way the natural light looks. And that is it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give me a big old thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my next one.